Good evening, everyone. We are going to start class right now. So, in this class, we are going to talk about some more advanced programming. So, we are going to talk about the Python programming that we are going to use it over here. So, let's get started about the Python programming. So, for that, we are going to use one tool, that is the WorkV tool that we are going to use it. WorkV. So, earlier also I have discussed. So, पहले भी हमने डिस्कस किया था WorkV tool. So over there, we are going to program in the Python. So for that, we are going to use microcontroller, that is Raspberry Pi Pico. So that we are going to use it over here. So how we can program over there, that we are going to discuss, that is MicroPython on WorkV. So MicroPython on WorkV, that we are going to discuss. So first of all, when we talk about the WorkV MicroPython, what is that and how we can use it over here? Let's see. कि अगर हमें प्रोग्राम करना है वर्कबी से, हाउ वी कैन प्रोग्राम दैट. So for that, you can see there are some example of MicroPython. So you can program in the ESP32 board, that is similar to the Arduino. या Arduino की तरह ही होता है. So this one is also a new board with the name of Raspberry Pi Pico. That is also very cheaper, cost of 200 rupees only. ये 200 के आसपास होता है. ये this one is the 400 approx. So we can see over here different programs, so that we can program it over there using MicroPython. Then we can do some IoT applications like this. So first of all, today we are going to do very basic example like this one, Raspberry Pi Pico programming using Python language. So how we can program Python, how it will work, that we are going to discuss over here, and then we are going to build some project over there using Python. So there are different projects we can make it over here using button and all that. So one by one, I'm going to discuss over here. So first of all, I'm going to open that WorkV. We are going to open it. And in the WorkV, we are going to start building a project using MicroPython. So how we can do that one? So we have to select the board over here. So there is two board over there. You can see it. Raspberry Pi Pico and ESP32. In the both board, इन दोनों बोर्ड पे हम क्या कर सकते हैं, पाइथन से प्रोग्राम कर सकते हैं. वी कैन डू प्रोग्रामिंग इन पाइथन ओवर देयर इन द बोथ द बोर्ड. So now we are going to start with the MicroPython. So you can see what is the MicroPython and how we can do programming over there. MicroPython is similar to the Python. So how many of students familiar with the Python? Those know the Python, you can type Y over there in the chat box. जिन जिनको पाइथन के बारे में आइडिया है या पाइथन कैसे काम करती है, पाइथन के बारे में सीखा है, so they can type in the chat box so Y, yes or Y. Okay, so few participants know about it, few participants don't know. No issue. जिनको पता है वो अच्छी बात है, जिनको नहीं पता उनको हम बताएंगे अभी कि माइक्रो पाइथन का यूज कैसे करते हैं. सो माइक्रो पाइथन इज सिमिलर टू द पाइथन. पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग की तरह ही होती है माइक्रो पाइथन. सो when we are going to use microcontroller with Python programming, so we are going to call it MicroPython. Okay, so let's see how we can program that MicroPython. So over there we are taking this board, or you can take this board. Both are similar to that. दोनों में से कोई भी बोर्ड आप ले सकते हैं. So first of all, I'm just sharing with you one example. कि एक एग्जाम्पल लेके मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि ये कोड कैसे वर्क करेगा. सो आई एम गोइंग टू टेक सिंपल एग्जाम्पल ऑफ MicroPython. यस, Pico LED blink using Python. So over there you can see, so this one is a simple program of MicroPython that we are going to use it over here for blinking the LED over there. So we can blink LED using using Python language in this microcontroller that is similar to the Arduino. ये Arduino की तरह ही होता है. So we are going to see pin over there like GPIO pins mean GP1, 2, 3. These are the input output we are using in the Arduino. So in the same way you can use this one also. or you can use another one board also, like earlier we have shared. So that board also you can use it over there. So how this one is working? So this one is simple program for LED blinking in the Python language. So you can see over here, when we are going to start simulation, LED will start blinking over there. So we are starting simulation. So after starting simulation, we are able to see simulation not started yet. Okay, let me close some program over there. Many program is open. Okay, now let me start simulation. Refresh it and start it again. Micro Python. So as we are going to start the simulation, what we are going to see, this LED should blink over there. This one is taking time. Yes, now it is working, you can see. So this code is running, LED is blinking with the interval of time 1 second and on and off. And it will print hello world on the serial monitor. Mhm. So something we have to print it over there, that you can print it easily over there. So let me see over here, zoom, toggle, full screen, fit, zoom out, help. Okay. So this one is a simple code that we can use it for running over here, and you can see we can get output over here like this. LED will start blinking over there like this. Stop it. Let me see another code of MicroPython. Okay, using this one. This one is ESP32 board over there. Also, we can program that one. So this one will also work in the same way. So whenever we are going to start simulations, you can see on the serial monitor this program is running. And whenever we are going to run this project, so this LED should work. So it's saying that LED is not working. So we are using, yes, this one is printing hello world, and this one code is running over there. So you can see over here, whatever we are writing code, that is working fine over here. And these are the pin number that we have to select it. So यहाँ पे pin कौन सी हमने select किया है. So let me stop it. Zoom to fit. So pin number, these are the pin number, ground pin and D15. D15 is the pin. So in that way, you can run any code or any Python code, you can write it over there. So we are going to start a new project over there, and we are going to use that MicroPython over there. So MicroPython का हम use करेंगे, and we are going to run the code over there. So how that will work, that also we will discuss over here. Okay. So first of all, whenever we have to write the code, what is required over there? So this one is the library that is required from machine import pin. So this one line we have to use over there, from machine import pin number. Then after that, from time import sleep. This one is the timer. This one is the timer that we are going to use it over here. So that also we can import it over there, and we can use it over here to import the timer, that is sleep mean delay. Then after that, this one is anything if you want to print it. And this one is the LED that we are using it over here. LED is a variable, and we are going to use pin number over here, LED pin. And over there we can use pin number pin 15 output, pin out, that we have to use it. Then after that, you can make LED value high and low. This one is while loop, we are using it in the while loop, that is infinite loop. LED will be on, LED will be off. So ये process आपका continuous रहेगा infinite time तक. In that way, you can write your code and you can run this code. So now this code, we are going to make it a new one and we are going to check it out, is it working or not. So यहाँ पे हम एक नया project start करते हैं Workview में using this one. You can take this one. So over there we can scroll down, नीचे जाएंगे हम जैसे ही. So over there you can see this one is starter project. So simple one. First we are going to start with this one. These are the different boards that you can take it. IT template, latest project. Okay, so we are going to start with simple one. Wi-Fi scanning. This one. So this code that we can write it over here, that in a C++, like earlier we have used. But we don't want to use C++, so we are going to start new project with not C++, we are going to use with a Python. So यहाँ पे हमें Python के साथ start करना है. So Pico, OpenCI, MicroPython. This one we are going to use it using MicroPython. So now we are going to find all the example based on MicroPython. So you can start your new project like this from here. Start new project. MicroPython on ESP32 or which board you want to use it? I want to use this one. ESP32 board. This one. So over there by default first Python code we are writing it for print hello world. Anything you want to print it, hello all or anything. So that we can print it directly on the serial monitor. Run it and check it. इसे run करेंगे और check करके देखेंगे हम. This one will print it over here at the bottom. यहाँ पे आपके right bottom पे visible होगा. So it will print hello all. So it is not printed yet. So we have to wait until it will print over there. ये देखिए यहाँ पे print क्या हुआ आपका hello all. क्या यूज कर रहे हैं हम लैंग्वेज माइक्रो पाइथन. MicroPython mean the Python programming we are using in a microcontroller. That is the only meaning. The Python programming we are using in the microcontroller, that is known as a MicroPython. So now over there you can see we are using MicroPython over here like this. And now this one is simple hello world code. We have written it like anything we want to print it. So in the Python also we are printing it like in the same way hello world. So now after that we are going to use a LED on off code. So now second code we are going to write it for LED on off over there. So how we can do that we are going to write it over here. Let's see. First of all, first line we are going to use import, and then we are going to use machine. So this one line we have used, it means it will import all the library over there. So it will import the library what is required over there. So what are the function of MicroPython in this machine? All the function is being get imported over there. So हमें एक बार function हमारा import हो जाएगा तो फिर कुछ define ज़्यादा कुछ define नहीं करना पड़ेगा. So now after that this is a library. Now we have to define pin. कौन सी pin हमें use करनी है? So in the second line what we are going to do it over here after defining it. Now you can see we are not using semicolon over there. Directly we are writing code. So we are going to use one variable with the name of LED. LED is a variable. Yes. Now you can see embedded C के अंदर हम क्या करते थे जो C++ हमने पहले यूज की. We are defining variable data type like integer, float, different type of data type we can define it. Now you no need to define it. That is already defined in this library. So हमें यहाँ पे जैसे LED लिखा that is automatically get defined variable. And over there we are going to use some like over there we are going to use LED variable and no need to use double equal. We are just going to define it machine. So machine like earlier we are using machine, this one automatically hint we are getting it dot A pin, we are going to use it over here, pin, P-I-N, pin. So then after that we can start bracket, and over there we can define the pin number, which one using, we are using it 16 number, we are using it suppose. Then you can use machine. From the hint we can select it easily. Dot. We are going to use pin out. Pin dot out. So out should be capital. So what we have defined over here, we have defined that pin is output pin. Pin is output, we are going to use it over here, pin out. So we are using over here 60 number pin, that is output pin in the library, in the machine library that we have defined it over there. So after defining this, what next we have to do it, we have to define the value. इस पिन की हमें क्या करना है, वैल्यू डिफाइन करनी है. The variable we have taken it L, LED variable. Automatically it will read it dot value. We are going to use value. Value mean high and low. If you want to make it high and you are going to make it low, so you have to define it like this. ये high अगर आपको करना है तो you have to define 1, and if you want to make it low, you have to define it over there 0. So now when we are going to do this one and we are going to run it, so what we are going to get it over there, we are going to get value 0 and 1 over there. So that we are going to get it over there 0 and 1. So now what we can do, this one is my simple code. यहाँ पे हमने 4 लाइन लिखी है. First of all, we are going to check it out because sometime when we are using different IDE means जो programming interface होता है, so program may vary, थोड़ा vary हो जाता है interface में. So that we have to check it out how it is working over here or not. So this one is code. Now we are going to run the simulation. So this one is code we have written. Now you can check it out, is it working or not. If there is any error, that we can check it out. यहाँ पे आपकी एरर पता चल जाएगी. So wait for a moment, it is simulating. We are printing something. पहले हम यहाँ पे प्रिंट कर रहे हैं, then we are using this one hello all, और कोड आपका वर्क कर रहा है. So हमें कौन सी पिन यूज करनी है यहाँ पे, 16 नंबर पिन we have to use it. So you can see over here 16 number pin, over there we are going to connect LED. So यहाँ पे आपको क्या करना है, सेलेक्ट करना है LED. You can take this LED and we have to connect it on the 16 number pin. So 16 number pin देखिए आपकी कहाँ पे है, यहाँ पे माउस को लेके जाइए 16 number pin and you can connect LED with 16 number pin. This one is cathode and anode, so we are going to connect with anode. Then after that we are going to move ahead. I will let you know how you are going to check it out that code is working or there is error. So अभी हम चेक करेंगे, अगर हमारी एलईडी ग्लो करेगी तब आपका कोड वर्किंग होगा. अगर कोड में एरर होती है तो पहले ही आ जाती है आपकी एरर. सो आई विल लेट यू नो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस ओवर देयर. ओके, सो यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया, व्हाट वी हैव डन, वी हैव कनेक्टेड वन रेजिस्टेंस, और रेजिस्टेंस हमें लगाना है ग्राउंड पिन पे. सो रेजिस्टेंस वी हैव कनेक्टेड, रेजिस्टेंस का दूसरा एंड है वो हमें लगाना है ग्राउंड वायर. ग्राउंड देखिए आपकी कहाँ पे है, D1 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 ग्राउंड. दिस वन इज अ ग्राउंड पिन. सो एलईडी का दूसरा एंड हमने ग्राउंड पे कनेक्ट कर दिया. कलर ऑल्सो यू कैन सेलेक्ट. आई थिंक दैट इज नॉट विजिबल, लेट मी मूव इट टू साइड. ये देखिए ये ग्राउंड पे मैंने कनेक्ट कर दिया. सो यू कैन चेंज कलर ऑल्सो सो दैट दैट शुड बी विजिबल. लेट मी मेक दिस वन पर्पल. So now we are going to check it out all the connection. This one is anode positive and this one is negative. Now we have written code for making LED high. Now you can start simulation. फिर से हम सिमुलेशन स्टार्ट करें, यहाँ से आपको पता चलेगा इफ देर इज एनी एरर, वो आपको यहाँ डिस्प्ले हो जाएगी बॉटम पे, जो आपका सीरियल मॉनिटर है यहाँ पे। So that will be get displayed and you are going to check it out over there. So it is saying that hello all, this one is working and you can see LED is on. हमने सिंपल कोड लिखा है भी सिर्फ ऑन होने के लिए। वी हैव नॉट डिफाइन एनी लाइक डिले स्लीप और समथिंग लाइक दैट। सिंपल हमने कोड लिखा है एलईडी को ऑन करने के लिए। दिस वन इज वर्किंग, आपकी एलईडी ऑन हो रही है। अगर जस्ट सपोज देयर इज एनी एरर, जैसे मैं यहाँ पे एक एरर कर देता हूँ कोड के अंदर, क्या, दिस वन आई एम गोइंग टू राइट इट आउट स्मॉल and start simulation. Let me check what it will give. So it is simulating now. Wait for a moment. It will let you know is it working or not. So you can see over here, track by most recent call last, and it is saying that file name main.py python file। और आपका यहाँ पे देखिए ये लिखा हुआ है इसमें, टाइप इन हैज नो एट्रीब्यूट आउटपुट। दिस वन पिन वी आर गोइंग टू यूज आउटपुट ना, ये आउटपुट इसके लाइब्रेरी में है ही नहीं। So it's saying that micro Python library, that is the latest one module with this one type help। help में जाइए और चेक कीजिए आप, ये एरर आ गई ना आपकी और एलईडी आपकी ऑन नहीं हुई। सो हमें प्रॉपर सिंटेक्स यूज करना है। सो वी आर गोइंग टू यूज ओवर हियर आउट इन ए कैपिटल। ओके, सो अगर कोड में कोई भी एरर होगी आपकी, so, कोई भी एरर होगी, देयर विल बी एनी एरर, सो योर कोड विल नॉट वर्क एंड यू विल गेट इन इट द सीरियल मॉनिटर एरर। What is the error, that also you can see after reading it. So this one is simply the code we have written it for LED on. Is it clear to everyone how we have to write code? So this one is simple code for making LED high. Now you can make it low also. How you are going to make LED low? We have to just write value over here in replacement of 1. You can write 0. This one we are doing it manually. मैनुअली मीन हमने 0 और 1 अभी क्या किया, मैनुअली। देन आफ्टर दैट वी आर गोइंग टू राइट कोड फॉर ऑटोमेटिक ऑल्सो। ऑटोमेटिक मीन एलईडी ऑन एंड एलईडी ऑफ विद द टाइम इंटरवल। ओके, सो नाउ यू कैन सी एलईडी इज turning off. This one code we have written, code is working fine, hello all. This one is printing and that is working fine over there, so there is no error over there. Now what we are going to do, if we want to make LED on and LED off or we want to use delay, so जब भी हमें टाइम यूज करना है यहाँ पे, so we have to import one library, import, and that library we are going to use it over here, time। टाइम लाइब्रेरी हमें इंपोर्ट करनी है, सो वी नो नीड टू राइट लाइक दिस टाइम। जब भी हमें टाइम की लाइब्रेरी लिखनी है, सो वी हैव टू यूज यू टाइम, यू टाइम। सो लेट मी यूज इट, यू time. So this one is a library that we are going to use it over here when we have to make it high and low. So now what next we can do over there in this library, we are going to make sleep over there. Let me use directly sleep if it is working, sleep. That will not work. So I'm going to use 1 second sleep. And then after that, same line we are going to use it. And over there we can make it 1. And then again we are going to use sleep, this one. And the value we can use it over here, that is 1. 1, sorry, control. 1 is a second. 1 second on, 1 second off, like this. Let me check it if there is any error. So यहाँ पे हम start करते हैं simulation and we can see what is the error over there. So what is saying? It is saying that there is a error in a sleep. So when we are using sleep over there in the program, let me check it out, the sleep, how they have used it. So sleep and the library U time, import sleep also they have imported. So first of all, we are importing this, then we are importing sleep also over there. So two library we are importing it over here simultaneously. So let me import that one, import time and import time. Then we are going to import sleep also, import and sleep like this. So this will also import that sleep time also, delay also. Then check it out. We are going to run it. यहाँ पे अगर कोई error होगी, that error will be visible at the bottom. So there are different way you can write your code. Now you can see it is saying again that generic MicroPython, yes, syntax is invalid. It is saying main.py help. So most recent car syntax error, invalid syntax. So here we have used sleep LED value 0, 1. So we are using in the same way. What is the error? Sleep LED off, LED on. So sleep 0.5, we are using it. In out, import sleep. Syntax is okay. So what is the issue over there? Let me check it out. Sleep, we are using it same. LED value, we are using it 0. And then we are using LED dot value 1. Sleep, we are using it over here like this. So you can do one more thing, like when we are using this sleep. So without defining that library also you can use it. Let me check it out. Is it working or not? Without say that. So over there we have to use U time. So directly we have to use that U time. U time dot sleep. Over there also, because in U time there is a library with the name of sleep. So automatically it will call it, no need to define it again and again. Let me check it out what it is saying, what error it is saying. So the error we can see over here at the bottom. We have to wait for a few moments. कुछ time wait करके हम check कर पाएंगे. Now it is working. Hello all, and you can see this one is turning on for 1 second and it should be turned off after 1 second. Let's wait. Hello all. This one is value 0, 1, 0, 1. It's not turning off. Okay, it will turn it. You can see it will make it off and it will be on. So what we are going to do, we are going to make it reverse. So let me make it first 1 so that you can see it is turning on, and then after that we are going to make it 0. Okay, so LED will be on first and then it will be turned off after 1 second. Only 1 second code we have written it over here. So we have written over here code for only 1 second on, 1 second off. Now you will be able to see, I think that you have observed over there, LED will turn for 1 second on, 1 second off. In that way, it will work it. One more interesting thing that I'm sharing with you, this one is a command prompt also over there. Like whatever only individual command you want to execute. अगर आपको एक simple LED on के command execute करनी है, you can type that command and you can enter it. Like जैसे कि आपको एलईडी को ऑफ की कमांड देनी है. सो मैनुअली कमांड if you want to give, what you can do, you can paste your command over here, or you can run it. You can say एलईडी will be off. अगर आपको एलईडी की ऑन की कमांड रखनी है, सो आपको एंटर करना है. यू विल एबल टू सी एलईडी will be on like this. ऑफ करना है मैनुअली, that also you can do it using this one. This command also directly you can enter from over here. So this one is a simple code for LED on and off. Now what we are going to do it over here, we are going to use that code for continuous on off with the time interval. So we are going to use, in replacement of this, we are going to use continuous on and off. So for that, what we are going to do over here, we are going to use while conditions. So in replacement of over here, I'm going to use while conditions. So while condition, whenever we have to use it, simply you can like write while. So MicroPython is very easy. So as comparison to the Arduino programming we were doing, so MicroPython is very simple and very easy, similar to the Python. Only minute difference is over there. So while tube, so we are going to use while tube, this one, and then after that we are going to we can use semicolon also over there. And this one is the condition we are going to write it. LED value 1, then sleep, then 0, then sleep. So this one will repeat for infinite time. Let me start simulation. Check it out. So अभी आपकी LED on होगी, off होगी. Earlier we have done LED blink code in the Arduino. Same code you can see over here that will work for 1 second LED on, 1 second off. So let it get started. It takes some time to start simulation in the software. Now you can see. So it's saying that invalid syntax over there. Generic code. So I think this one is creating problem. Let me check it out. So we are going to use condition over there while true. So again, it is saying that some problem over there in the syntax. U time LED value is okay. And where is the issue? While true, we are using it. So over here we have used while true, that we have to use it. Okay. All other thing is okay, but we have to use semicolon or this colon. Okay, this one we have to use it. So same syntax we have to write it. Then we are going to check it out. Is it working or not? What is error over there? Now it should work. Let's see. क्या आपका वर्क कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा है. Again it is saying that error in line 6. Line 6 LED dot value is saying something. Most recent last while true, we are using LED dot value, machine pin out, LED dot value 1, we are using it, LED we are using it to defining the machine, that is okay. Importing machine, importing U time, what is okay. So why it is showing error over there? Yes, might be there is issue over here in the Python that we have to use proper indexing so that it should be inside it like this. Yes, indentation we have to use it over there. So now let's check it out. We have used that one. So now you can see this one showing while loop over here properly. Earlier it was showing in a one line sequence. So that you can see over here, this while condition. Now it is working. So like earlier in the MicroPython, we are using that curly braces over there. No need to use over here that curly braces. You have to just use indentation over there. So that's indexing that you have to do properly. That spacing of the lining that you have to do very carefully over there. Now it is working over there. सो यहाँ पे आपका ये अच्छे से वर्क कर रहा है, आपकी एलईडी ऑन हो रही है, एलईडी ऑफ हो रही है, एंड दैट इज फॉर infinite time. Now that you can see all the code, you can take a photo or screenshot whenever we are doing it, so that that will be helpful for you, because I'm not going to save all the code. I'm just going to discuss all the concept over here in the coding. Now we are going to use for loop over here. So for loop हम use करेंगे यहाँ पे, rather than infinite loop. Only 10 time we want to make this LED on and off. So how we can do it in replacement of while, we are going to use over here a for loop. So how the for loop will work? Simply you have to write it for, and then you have to use the any I value. You are going to change it over here I, and then I range is changing from. You can define the range, how much range you want to use it over here. So I'm going to make it 10. So what is happening? So this will go up to 10 time. It will repeat only 10 time over there. So this one will repeat for 10 time only. So 1 to 10 it will go, and then after that it will stop. Let me check it out. This one is working or not. Stop it and start it again. Then only it will work. So this format you can remember that how to use for loop, how to use while loop. So if there will be any small mistake, then it will not work over there. That we have to take care. Now you can see it is repeating. You can count it. It will repeat only 10 time, and after 10 time it will be get stopped. So that will be get stopped over there. So whatever will be the last condition, it will be in that. Now you can see this one is being get stopped over there after 10 time. So in that way, it will work over there, and you will able to see how that is working. So the range you can set it 10 time, 20 time, how much time that for loop you want to repeat. So that will work like that. When we are using while loop, while true, so that will repeat for infinite time. While loop आपका कहाँ तक चलेगा? Infinite time तक चलता रहेगा, until and unless you are not going to use some different condition over there. So now you can see we are going to make LED on, LED off, and then after that, if you want to make it continuous off or some different, you want to do it, that also you can do it. Okay. So any different lightning effect you want to add on over there, like time interval on off time you want to change it, that also you can do it. That is up to you, up to your requirement, how you want to add on any kind of lightning effect over there. So that we have discussed over here, that how we can give output to any LED. So using pin number, like simply we can give output signal over there. So now you can use if conditions. So like earlier we have used if condition and else conditions. So how we are going to use it over here, if and else condition over here in the code. So let's see how we can use it. So we are going to use over here simple this one condition. So over there what we are going to do, we are going to read any button value. Button value you can read it, and after that what you can do, you can make condition over there. If condition you can make it over there, and you can make LED on and off based on that one. Got it? So we are going to use if and else condition in the loop. That is like while loop we are going to use it, and over there we are going to make if and else conditions, and we are going to read any sensor value, that also you can do it. So this one is very important that we are going to do it. So first of all over here we are going to make a while loop, and then we are going to make a conditions. So first of all, how to write the while loop? Like earlier we have done while. So like this we have to use it, and then true. True means that is infinite loop. So then after that you can use this one. So while true. Then after that we are going to use conditions. What condition we have to use it? So the condition we are going to use it over here, that is the if condition and else condition. But before that I want to read some value, some sensor value. So I'm going to take over here one variable. So any like value or any button we can take it value, or this one is a variable we have taken value, and over there I want to read any button or something like that. So any variable over there I want to read the value. So I'm going to use one sensor. You can take PIR, so that we are going to take it, and over there we want to read the value of that PIR value, this value. Okay, so this one we are using it over here. So PIR we are using it, and then the value we are going to use it over here. So how it will work? So we are going to check it out. So first of all, we have to define that value also. Like we are using over here, na, that button we are using it over here. So that we have to define it also. Like what value we are going to use it over here in the button. Sorry, value PIR value. Okay. So PIR we are taking it now. So what value we are getting it in the PIR? That is very important. Like earlier we have defined LED na. So in the LED we are going to use like pin number. In the same way what we have to do over here, we have to define that same line. You can write it, repeat it. You can copy it. So for any PIR sensor you are interfacing it over here. So you have to define that pin number. So I'm supposing it over here, pin number. I'm going to use it over here, 16 number pin, 18 number pin. Let me suppose 18 number pin. Or so this one is output or input. That is very important. So pin out, and we have to use over here, that is in. In replacement of out, we are going to write it over here in the capital I and in. Mean we are using over here not LED. We are using over here PIR. PIR. This one. This one is a variable. Over there, we are going to store the value, and pin number is 18, and that we are going to read it, and that is output. Sorry, input. And LED we are giving output. हमने एक output define किया और एक input define किया यहाँ पे. Now what we are going to do it over here after defining this. So one more thing we can define it over here. Initial value also we can define it over here. Initial value mean this PIR we are using it over here. So this PIR initial value we can define it is equal to 0. So that initial value should be 0. Then we are going to use this one. Then we are going to make condition over there. So if the value we are going to get 1 or something like that, based on that we can make condition over there. We can make light on and off based on this one. So this one we have defined it. Then after that, now this one is initial value 0. So now we are going to use over here while true, and then we are going to use our conditions. So what condition we are going to make it? We have stored value of this PIR, and in the value we are going to use this bracket when we are reading it. Otherwise, when we are writing over there, we are using pin number over there, like we are using pin value 0 and 1. Now we are reading it, no value over there. So after doing this, what we have to do? We have to use the conditions. So we are going to use condition over there. So what condition we are going to use it over here? If this sensor value is equal to 1, like earlier we have used. So same way we are going to make condition, like if this PIR value is PIR value, any variable name you can use, earlier we have used, same we have to take it. If PIR value, we are going to make it double equal, and that is equal to 1. If this value is 1, then what we have to do it after that? If condition we have to use this one, when like any condition like true we are while condition we are using it, and if condition earlier we have used for loop we are using it, this one we have to use it. If value is 1, that way what we want to do it, LED value 1. So now you can see value is 1. What we want to do, LED should be on. So over there we are going to make LED on. So now remove that there wait. And in else conditions, simply you can use else and like this, and we can make LED off. Only this. If the condition get satisfied, so it will work like this. LED will be on, LED will be off. LED is connected on the 16 number pin. Sensor we have to connect it on 18 number pin. So this one is simple code, we have to write it. So first of all, let me add on one sensor. So I'm going to search over here PIR sensor. This one. So there is 3 pin in the sensor. So you can see, first of all, we have to take ground. Which one is ground? Ground. So ground pin we have to connect with -1. Then after that, this one is pin out. This one is VCC. So VCC we are going to connect it with 3 volt or 5 volt. This one is 5 volt. Let me connect with the 5 volt. Then output we have to connect with pin number that we are using it 18 number pin. So 15, 16 we are using it over here. 17, 18 is this side. So what I'm going to do it, I'm going to take this pin. I'm bringing from over here this pin like this. So that we have done over here. So now what we have to do, we have to start simulation. So started simulation, let's check it out. Is it working or not based on the sensor? When we are going to click on the sensor, then only this LED will be working. This should be work over there. Let me check it out. So this code is saying some error over there. Okay, so what we are going to do it over here. Like earlier we have done, so that PIR, we are using it. If conditions, we are going to use PIR, then we are going to use LED. Let me remove that space. Yes, then if condition is over here, then after that, we are going to use else conditions. In else condition, we are using it like this. So while is like this. Let me check it again. If still is there is error, we are going to check it out. So we have to sheet over here. Indentation doesn't match with outer level. So okay, that we are going to match it. So if we are going to use it over here, if then we are going to use this LED. Okay, so this one we are going to match it. Okay, with this one. So this one we have to take care over there when we are using Python. All are in sequence while true like this. So in the error also you can find that indentation and all that, where is the error, that also you can check it out and you can find that. Again it is saying that uh, unindexed, unintent out of indent level. So there is still over there error, so we have to check it out. Using value, then if condition we are using it, that is okay. Then LED we are using it. PIR, LED, that is okay. In else condition, else we are using it LED. Indentation is okay. Where is the issue over there? While true we are using it. Value, let me use that space. This one we are using it value, then if conditions. else conditions like this. Let me check it out again. So where is the error? You can also write in the comment box that what is the error, what is the indentation error over there. Still there is like int object has no integer attribute value. We are using it over here, value, validity value 0, 1. Okay, this one having some issue over here. PIR we are using and the value we are going to use it. Pin in, pin out. Okay, so what is the pin number 18? ESP 17, ESP 16. That is okay. Okay, let me change the pin number over here, 18 to 16, and this one is 18. So you can type also in the comment if you are having any idea regarding that one, because if you have worked on the Python. So our syntax is okay. While true, we are using it properly. Line 8, there is some issue over there. 8 line. This one is having some value. Okay. We are using over here value is equal to if value. Yes. So value over there we are storing the value. So we have to use over here if condition this value variable, because we variable we are using it now. So why we are using PIR? So this one is we are using value, and this one is a button that we are using it. Sorry, that PIR we are using that we have already defined. Value is equal to 1, then we are going to make it like this. This one is okay. Value we are using it. So value. So earlier we have defined. Wait for a moment. LED we are using PIR. PIR we are using it. This pin number we are defining it over here. And okay. So value over here we are going to store button value. That is okay. And then value is equal to 1, double equal to 1, that we are using it. And then value is 0, LED value, else LED value 0. My code is okay. Let me check it out what error is coming after this. VAL is a variable that we have taken it over here. So over there we are storing value. This value, whatever value we will read from this PIR dot value, PIR we are using it, this one, and whatever value we will store it, that we are going to use it. So attribute line 8. So again the issue is coming over here, PIR value. So that is okay. PIR dot value. Button we have defined over there, button machine pin. Sorry, that PIR we have defined. Machine pin 16. 18 machine pin out, pin in, pin out. So PIR machine pin in, that is okay. Okay, let me check it one more time. So code should work over there because there is no error over there, because we have taken one variable over there and we are storing value. If it will not work, we have to take some reference. Int int. So there is some issue over there. Let me check it out with some other go. So LED pin, LED on. So we are taking variable over here. Import pin, machine import pin we have done. Time import sleep directly we are using it over here. LED we have defined pin 15. So LED we are using it over here. LED is equal to pin, that is okay. So same code we are using it over here. We are using over here PIR machine dot pin 16 dot machine pin in, we are using it. So it's saying that int object has no attribute value. Okay, so if we are going to define PIR is equal to 0. Okay, so if we are not initializing it 0, then it is showing correct value. Let me check it out. Let me remove this one because by default it is taking the value 0. Yes. So syntax is also get changed over there when we are going to use Python. Like comment and end comment, because earlier we were using double slash in the C++, but over here we have to use this one and then we have to use that comment. So let me start over here, check it out. So that was creating problem over there, that PIR is equal to 0 that we have taken it. Initial value we have defined over there. So that was creating problem over there. Let me check it out. Is it working or not? Mode DIO. Yes, hello, all it is working. So pin number we have to alternate it. So this one is pin number 16 because we have connected over here. And this one is 18 number pin. Then start simulation again and check it out. So simultaneously also you can try in the mobile phone also, that if you're able to make that circuit using this workview tool, might be that can work in the mobile phone. So now we are going to check it out. It is working and click on the sensor. Now it is saying that simulating motion. Simulate motion over there. Okay, let me do zoom in. Now you can see when we are going to simulate motion, you are going to see LED on. When we are going to make it off, from over here, you can see LED should be turned off over there in else condition. Let me check it out. It is working or not. Simulating motions. If is equal to value is equal to, okay, 0. Value is equal to 1. So value is not getting 0 over here. Wait for some moment. Is it turning off or not? So condition we are using, that is like this. So LED should be on. That is turning on. LED should be off, else condition when we are going to run it. So this, yes, LED is turning off some after some time because there is some software delay over there. So in that way, that will work over there. So you can use the condition over there, and then after that you can use it like this. So earlier what we have taken over here. So we have taken one that is like earlier we have taken over here PIR value is equal to 0. So rather than PIR value we have to take it 0. We have to take value is equal to 0. This value is equal to 0. We have to initialize over here. This one, because we are making condition based on this value. So let me check it out. Is it working or not? So you can simulate it and you can check it out. So your Python skill you can utilize over there. So the basic background of the Python will be similar. Just only you have to implement it over here properly. Like you want to comment it and comment it and all the conditions. While condition you have to use it. Now it is working. You can see it. So now the motion we are doing it. So LED should be turned on. So LED should be turn on and turn off after some time. So now let's see, LED is still off. If the value is 1, wait for a few moments and check it out. So initial value we have defined 0, but it should be turned on. Wait for a few moments and check it. LED turning on now, you can see it. So when we are going to stop simulations of the sensor, I mean there is no object over here. So you will able to see LED will be turned off after some time. So this one is based on the sensor. Like any project you want to make it, that will work like this way. So the condition you have to make it like this. So any variable you are taking it. So over there we are storing value, and this one is PIR. Over there we are defining the pin. So we have to make this variable value initial 0. Now you can see this one turning off. This one is clear to everyone. यहाँ तक सभी को समझ में आया? So you can practice it also. आप थोड़ा practice कर सकते हैं using your mobile phone also. So that code you can take a photo and you can write code in any Python simulator. Mobile app is also available. Different Python simulator mobile apps. So that over there you can practice those code, or you can use micro Python simulator also, mobile app that you can find it. That will work. So is it clear to everyone? It is understood to everyone? Yes and no? Okay, thank you so much. So kindly do some practice over there. So thank you so much. We are going to end this session over here. Thank you so much.